ಅವ್ರು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನಾ 2 o'clock ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಂತೆ. ಒಂದು ಸೆಷನ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. ರೆಡಿ ಆಯಿತಾ? ಆನ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಹಾಯ್, ಗುಡ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ನೂನ್. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು ಓಕೆ, ಸೂಪರ್. Okay, now if I ask any question, for example, who are you, Suchitra? What you will answer?
I am a girl.
Okay, then loudly.
I am a girl.
Then
my name.
What is your
Name.
Tell me. I am asking you. Oh, who are you?
Sir, I am Suchitra. I am 21 years old. I study in Sir M. Vishweshwara. I am in my 3rd year. Doing my biotechnology engineering.
Okay.
Preparing for UPSC.
What type of person are you, Rohit?
A very innocent person.
Okay. Tell me, innocent means in what way? ಮುತ್ತು ಆಚೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ನೀನು. Tell me, Prarthana, what type of person are you?
I'm a very sensitive. I am introvert to some people, but I am extrovert to someone.
Okay. She is telling she is introvert to some extent, she is extrovert for something. So that means there are 2 types of basic personality, introvert and extrovert. Introvert means they won't open up easily. Some people are very quiet. Some people are very talkative. They are extrovert, we'll say. Who comes out with easily, comes out as a question, answer, whatever, they are extrovert. If they move bit this way. If they are a bit not shy natured, they are all introverts. But whenever you say I am bit extrovert, bit means until she is comfortable with a person, she won't open up. That is how she is situational basis. Based on the situation, she acts as an introvert and extrovert. That is your story, but that is not what you are actually. What about you? Are you an introvert or extrovert? Introvert. So how can you tell you are introvert?
Introvert and extrovert, both.
No, that is how you think. You are masking yourself, you are binding yourself with unknown things. That is why you are assuming things. This is the biggest enemy of everybody, is assuming things. We should never assume that I am like this, I am like that, I am an introvert, I am a shy natured, I don't like this, I don't like. These things are cultivated through your childhood. Basic problem with this child behavior is based on your parents, based on your teachers. They will mask you actually. They don't open up you, they will mask you with your own unnecessary identities. For example, your mother will take you to one's birthday party, your friend's birthday party. When somebody gives like cake or something, or curd related or anything, your mother will tell he won't eat curd. He will not talk to anybody. He is shy. She will only tell everything. There's no option for her or him to open up at all. So this is one kind of barrier, you just add it to your layer. Then you go with that kind of attitudes only continuously. Second thing, for example, most of the family fathers are bad. Why? My father is very strict. My father scolds every day. Why like that?
They are not encouraging.
No, he is encouraging. You have not understood him actually. When you are a child, if he scolds you, that day you decide that he is bad. Then after that, no matter what he does, this continues throughout your life. This is called as racket. So you carry those rackets unknowingly. So first thing, you are introvert or extrovert based on your assumptions. Second is you carry rackets from your childhood. Very, very unnecessary rackets you carry. You just imagine now. Close your eyes, imagine you are carrying only rackets. Write it down somewhere, rackets. I want you to think, sit and think when you go home. These rackets, just write rackets for your understand. You carry these rackets throughout your life, and you without knowing yourself, you go with masked or with assumptions. So this is assumption is a very bad enemy for anybody. For example, simple assumptions I'll tell you. See, for example, like if somebody tells, I thought you will get it. I thought you will do this. Who asked her to think like that? Who asked him to think like that? I'll do it. That you have to ask now why you are assuming things. So assumption is a never you do. As a studies also, you never assume. Anything whatever you study, you should not assume. How will you study now? How will you study? Rajeshwari, how are you studying now? We take class, you make a note, after that what happens? When you go out of this hall, what happens, Suchitra?
We have certain books and sources. We study through that.
Okay, what about you? How you study, Prarthana?
I make a plan.
What type of plans? Tell me.
It's something that I have to finish in that particular day.
Okay.
And then I have to go back and revise whatever has been taught.
Okay. Now after this class, after this now, you have to study in 3 ways. First, read any topic. Any topic. It might be a technical, non-technical, story or anything. You have to read three times. 3 times rule. You have to read 3 times. First time you read, you won't understand. You just complete it. Second time you read again. When you read again, you reiterate or rethink all whatever you this. Then third thing, you have to read slowly, thoroughly, then you'll understand what is what. By the time you read thrice, don't read just because I told three times I read. No, it's not like that. Then if you read 10 times also, you'll end up there only. So you have to read 3 times so that you'll understand what is there in the content. After reading 3 times, you have to loudly read 3 times. Loudly. That means all those vocabularies, all those words should come into your mouth. For example, when you read mentally, you won't get many things. When you read loudly, for example, talking in English or talking in different language, languages can only understood or practiced, only you will able to communicate. Otherwise, you will never communicate. If I tell this is this, ಹೋಗಿ ಅಂಗಡಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಹಣ್ಣು ತಗೊಂಬ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ರೆ, if I tell this word in Kannada, you cannot practice that word. Every situation you have to understand. Generally, the practice comes. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವ ಹಣ್ಣು ಅಂತಾರೆ? ಆರೆಂಜ್. ಗಿವ್ ಮಿ ಅವಕ್ಯಾಡೋ ಅನ್ನೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲೋಗಿ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಅವಕ್ಯಾಡೋ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅವನ ಹಣ್ಣಂಗಡಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತೇ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಮೇ ನಾಟ್ ನೋ. So there you have to understand what are the different names for that in different languages. So you have to understand. So you have to read loudly. Third thing is you have to make a points. Third things you have to make a points where those things are always called as keywords. So these keywords are very important. Next day before starting studies, you should browse this for 2 minutes. Every day 2 minutes makes a big difference. How big difference? You know wheel, cycle wheel, you have a spokes, multiple spokes are connected. A small change here will make a big change there. If it is 1 degree here, it's the end, it is more, distance is more. Here it is very less. Like that, spokes effect, you will get it. So you have to read, You have to read loudly, make a point. And you have to practice going back what I read for as a keyword. Whenever I tell a keyword, you will get it easily. For example, how you supposed to be, what type of person I am. What type of person, I will come back to what type of person I am. What type of person I am means, for example, if you take Mahabharata, you take Mahabharata. You know Arjun? Everybody know Arjun?
Yes, sir.
Who is Arjun? Who is Arjun? Yaar Arjun yaar? Who is Arjun?
I've not read Mahabharata.
Oh, who is Arjun?
Just know he
Actually, he is famous for.
Who is Arjun? I am not asking what is he famous for. Who is Arjun?
Arjuna, Kuntis.
Kunti's son or Pandu's son? One of the Pandavas is Arjun. Arjun has 10 names. Arjun has 10 names. Arjuna, Palguna, Partha, Kiriti, Shvetavahana, Bhivatsu, Vijaya, Savyasati, Dhananjaya, Krishna. 10 names. So these 10 names he didn't get just because of everybody gave him 10 names. So first name is Arjuna. First name is Arjuna. Arjuna means the father has kept his name as Arjuna because he likes him. The same way Arjuna likes his father. So he is a very pet for his father. Out of 5 people, Madhyama Pandava. If you calculate from back also center, if you calculate from here also is a center. So father likes him very much and he also likes his father. Not like means it is not like Moha. It is the characteristics of Arjuna who is liked by his father. Pandu's characteristics also understood and he likes his father because of his way of what his knowledge he has, how he behaves. These things he will understand. So we have to be always good for father. Father means not necessarily who is taking care of you. Then second name, you understand, you have to be very good for your father. Father means it's the principles of father. Principles of father. Principle how he behaves, what is good, what is bad, like that. Then second name is Partha. Second name is Palguna. See, Palguna means it is the birth star of his. You all know, like in Christianity also we follow Leo, Sagittarian. Everybody has a characters, no? Like that. What do you call that? Astro.
I don't follow.
Follow, don't follow. That is secondary. But there is a characteristics is built on how when you born in a year. So same way, Palguna is a nakshatra where he is born. So through that nakshatra, he has his own characteristics. Not necessarily I should born in December and January I would choose. Everybody has their own characteristics. I have my own characteristics. You have your own characteristics. You have your own, you have your own, you have your own. When you have your own, be your own. Don't change that characteristics. Please. Because your characteristics has built you. Today you are what means based on your characteristics. Vyaktitva Vyakti. You understood? Based on Vyaktitva, he has built. Not by body or by looks. It is built on Vyakti. Hey, Ibro Achavabudri, please. Ibro Achavabudri. So based on the Vyaktitva means characteristics, it is built on the person is built on personalities. Correct? So you should never change your personalities. Don't change your personalities. You should not at all change your personalities. Why? Because you are built on that. When you change your personality means, that means you are mocking somebody or you are trying to alter your personality. That will distract you, that will disturb you, that will distract you, distract you also. It is a destructive agent when you change your characteristics. Yes, I have my own characteristics, but that is, you have to continue that. In UPSC, I have seen many interviews, I have seen many talks by who has done already attended interviews, and they all tell And in the interviewer also tells you have to be what you are. And you should express what you are only. The questions in the interview will not ask something what you are. For example, Suchitra, you told you studied engineering. What you which engineering you studied? Biotechnology. Then where biotechnology they'll use?
Life science.
What is life science means?
Something that is related to microorganisms.
Okay, tell me one example where in lab what is the microbiologist use? When you become a microbiologist or lab assistant or whatever, what you do? Like DNA,
When you're dealing with microorganisms.
DNA verification or whatever. So what is DNA? Like that they will ask you a question on based on your own thing only, not which is something which is different. You understand? They won't ask, you know computers, you know AI technology. They will not ask. They will ask based on your own identity. You should express your identities. They'll ask you those questions only to check what you are. So your identity is what is very important. You should never change. You should never alter. You should never try to mock also somebody. Don't mock anybody. For example, a person who has done a ASC cracking in his own way. Don't copy his methods because he is different person, different personalities, different mentalities. So that will never match you. You cannot match him also. So based on your identity is a strongest identity. Based on your identity only you should go. So how to check what type of person I am? In internet, 16 personalities. Make a note of this, called as 16 personalities. 16 personalities. So go to internet, type 16 personality test. You will get one test, and in that test there are 50 questions. So do this test in the night because no disturbance should be there, and all questions you have to do based on your own understanding, not by chuma don't give some answers. No, you should think and answer this. When you think and answer, it is a machine driven program. So machine driven program will give you what type of person. At the end of 50 questions, be very honest. If you don't know, there is a scale also. I may not match completely, strongly like that. There is a scale on every question. You type, do that properly, slowly do the test. Based on that test, you will identify what type of person you are. And believe me, you will agree for that. Then that test also tells you what are your weaknesses, what are your strengths, who are the person in this world. For example, I may be resembling one of the major Barack Obama, or I might be resembling one of the other persons. So like that, these things will be revealed. I want you to do, and when I meet next time, I want you to come up with what type of person you are, what is the test you've done. Okay? Please make a note of this 16 personality test. So the Arjuna's second name is Palguna. So that means, so everybody has his own characteristics. Don't change that. Don't try to alter that. For example, you as a person, you are getting more angry. For example, everybody says in Suchitra, ಅವಳು ಪಾರ್ ಸಿಟ್ಟಿ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಅವಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನಾ, ಅವಳು ಮಾತೇ ಬಾಯೇ ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ ಯಾರ ಹತ್ರ. ರಾಜೇಶ್ವರಿ ಅವಳು ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾಳೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ದೇ ಪುಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಓನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. But for example, everybody says that ನಿನಗೆ ಸಿಟ್ಟು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬರ್ತದಂತೆ. Maybe you have to get into that area and try to getting angry is very easy. Correct? Getting angry at the right time, at the right person, at the right cause, at the right degree is important. No? So think that for a second and react. So that minimizes your anger. That doesn't mean that you get angry. You should get an angry, but reaction may not. It might affect others. So that you have to control that where you have to get angry. So that when you get angry, the more ಸ್ನಾಯುಗಳು ಅನ್ನೋದೇನಂತಾರೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ನಲ್ಲಿ, muscles or I don't know. There are more ಸ್ನಾಯುಗಳು in body will affect. Then when your laughter will affect less, and pain will affect more when you get angry. When you get angry, what happens biologically? Make a note and check. Somebody should tell. So these are very important. To your identity should not be tampered or altered. You have to continue what you are. Now coming back to the third name. I am just using mythology as my reference to. The third name is Partha. Partha means. Partha means it is Arjuna's mother name is. What is Arjuna's mother name? Kunti. But she is from Kuntala. Kunti Bhoja. That's why she is called as Kunti. But her one more name is called Prutha. Her name is Prutha. Prutheya maga Partha. Pruthe's son is Partha. For example, what is Draupadi? Why she got Draupadi? Why she gets name as Draupadi? Because she is from daughter of Drupad. So is called Draupadi. Why she gets name as Panchali? No, wrong. She is from Panchala kingdom. That's why she is called as Panchali. She is from Panchala. Like that, so the characteristics, like when you say the son means, the characteristics of the mother is inherited. So that means you should be good to your mother also. You should follow her, you should obey her. In this world, nobody can do good wishes other than your parents. Nobody. Every parent thinks good about you only. Even though they are suffering, they are in pain, whatever it is. Mother and father is the only person in this earth who can think good always, continue to be thinking good about yourself. That means whenever mother or anybody says to you good, so you should listen. That means not only mother, any mother like your auntie, your chikkama, dodamma, whoever it is, they are telling means they are caring you. Don't think they are, this auntie will always talk about studies only. She'll come and spoil my mood. She came, even if she is there, I won't be there. Don't think like that. Everybody is interested to make you better. So you should always open up your mind for an acceptance. That means you accept everybody as it is. In a pot, there is a rose plant. There are 10 roses. Okay, we want only rose? Every day only rose? No. You have to accept the pot itself as a whole. It has a thorns, it has a manure, it has a smell, it has a flower smell also. There are multiple things that when you accept somebody, you should accept as a whole, not as little part. Accepting is very important. So if you don't accept the world as it is, you will get into trouble always. So first enemy is assumption. Second is acceptance. Accept the world as it is. Okay. Now Arjuna, Palguna, Partha. Then the fourth name is called Arjuna, Palguna, Partha, Kiriti. Why he is called as Kiriti? So Arjuna is called as Kiriti because he is a very good warrior and he is ready to help anybody. So when Indra calls him for his own battle to kill Asuras, so he will call Arjuna, he will go and help to kill many demons. So when they kill all the demons with the help of Arjuna, Indra is very happy. So he make him to sit next to him and he puts his kirita to him. Indra. So that is why he is called Kiriti. Now what we have to learn from Kiriti? That means we have to help anybody, everybody. We are in a society. Don't be selfish. When the society is uplifted, automatically you are uplifted. When you have three sisters, when one sister, no, don't care about her. No, she is very bad. She always fights with me. Don't care means, that means if you don't care, it is indirectly affects you because she is your sister. So always take care of everybody and society. Being an UPSC aspirants, you are all administrative resources. You are all in as administrative resources. You have to think always in a broader perspective and deeper perspective to tackle any kind of situation. So situation is not written in any books. In any, it is now don't have any theories also. So you have to be prepared well for any situation. How you can get prepared? If you build that mentality as you grow, as you are in the society, as you are in the first circle. For example, your sister and brother, your mother and father, your second cousins, your auntie and uncles. This in this environment, if you are good, automatically you can be good in all society because you can understand these things. So that is how you should be helpful to all. Arjuna was helpful to everybody. That's he is also part of the winning team in Indra's battle. That's why he is called as Kiriti. Arjuna, Palguna, Partha, Kiriti. Then he is called as Shvetavahana. Shvetavahan. He always wear white dress. He always have white chariot, white horses like that. So in Mahabharata, if you go back, there are only two persons with this kind of dresses. One is Bhishma. Second is Arjuna. These are the only two persons who has Shweta. That means it's not like they wear white dresses. They are very upfront, they are very clean and very open. The ideology of dressing sense is what? Is what type of person you are. For example, if you wear, when you are in a corporate world, you dress up in a corporate dress where you don't give multiple kajals, multiple lines, multiple jumkis you will put. No. So every time when your attire should match you. Not somebody is wearing something I should wear. No. The attire what you supports you should wear. That will reflect what you are. So dress and behavior is the mirror of inner feeling, inner heart. So you should be always very open, very clean, very clear. I call it as CCC, clean, clear, crisp. Whenever you go meet any people, when you talk to anybody, you should be very clean, clearly you should speak. If you don't know, say don't know. If you know, I know only this much also you can tell. These are the things you should exhibit because you are having your own characteristics. So don't give up. At the end of the day, all results will to your character only. Means your, what is the other synonym for character? Your behavior. Nadavalike, Kannadalli nadavalike anತಾರೆ. Is very important. So dress matters. Dress in the sense not just outer outfit. It's inner outfit also how you should be. So Arjuna, Palguna, Partha, Kiriti, Shvetavahana. Then he is also called as Bhivatsu. Bhivatsa means, see, Arjuna is a part of Pandavas and Kauravas, where Kauravas were enemies, Dayadigal, they are enemies for them. And they are all played together, they all play together, they all go to Gurukulas together. But Arjuna is, Bhima is very rough and tough. And other people are, everybody has their own characteristic, they exhibit aggressively, hatred, everything they exhibit. But Arjuna never exhibited his opponent is bad. If you see in a group of your college or friends, one person will be always taunting, one person always reacting. So this kind of thing he never had. He was open to everybody and he was always fair play, always fair play he was. So everybody likes him. Pandavas also liked him, Kauravas also liked him. Even though Duryodhana was a dead against enemy, still he liked Arjuna because of his character. So in a society, everybody should like. For example, when you take your own UPSC kind of thing, you are dealing with Muslims, you are dealing with Christians, you are dealing with Dalits, you are dealing with upper caste, you are dealing with mobs, you are dealing with many people. So here you should exhibit fair play for everybody, not biased with your own ideology. Don't put your own ideology to the work where it might have a consequences. So you should be very, very careful when you are dealing with people. That means you should be part of everybody. For example, in Mankutimana Kagga, you have heard about Kagga? You know Mankutimana Kagga? You know Mankutimana Kagga? Written by DVG.
Gundappa.
ಡಿ.ವಿ. ಗುಂಡಪ್ಪನವ್ರು ಬರೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಮಂಕುತಿಮ್ಮನ ಕಗ್ಗ. ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ವರ್ಸ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್, ಹುಲ್ಲಾಗು ಬೆಟ್ಟದಡಿ ಮನೆಗೆ ಮಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಆಗು, ಕಲ್ಲು ಸಕ್ಕರೆಯಾಗು ದೀನ ದುರ್ಬಲರಂಗೆ. ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲರೊಳಗೊಂದಾಗು ಮಂಕುತಿಮ್ಮ ಅಂತ. ಯು ಬಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ. ರೀಡ್ ದಟ್ ಮಂಕುತಿಮ್ಮನ ಕಗ್ಗ ಇನ್ ದಟ್. ಸೊ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎವ್ರಿಬಡಿ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಬೀವತ್ಸು. ಅರ್ಜುನ, ಫಲ್ಗುಣ, ಪಾರ್ಥ, ಕಿರೀಟಿ, ಶ್ವೇತವಾಹನ, ಬೀವತ್ಸು. ದೆನ್ ಸೆವೆಂತ್ is called as Vijaya. His name is called Vijaya. What is Vijaya? Wherever he goes, he will win. Not necessary he has to fight and win. Not necessary you have to always have arch and win. Whenever you go, your mentality, your ideology, your approach should be winnable approach, not like destructive approach. So that means, so that is why he is always have Vijaya. One of the interviews I saw, one of the UPSC aspirants who has cracked the UPSC and he is an officer now. He is a youngest from Gujarat. So he was telling like, no, you should also have luck. To win, to crack, you should also have luck. No, that is totally wrong. Luck doesn't come into your only your work, your mentality, your Vyaktitva only come into picture for IPSC. How you understand everything. But he also tells, luck favors the brave. Luck always favors the brave. That means what? You should be ready to do everything, then luck automatically follows. Also in Kannada we say, Adi gadigu mundidalu ashwamedha phala. That means whenever you go and do something, whether fail or not, always you will get like a very good fruitful this thing. So you should cultivate the habit that Adi gadigu mundidalu ashwamedha phala means you should go upfront to help, or go upfront to tackle, upfront to do. Then these things are, for example, in a class, not everybody will become monitors. Some automatically they become monitors. You observe, you go back to, you close your eyes and think your college days or school days. Why you used to become leader always? No, he exhibits, he comes front. That is why they have chosen him. Once they have chosen him, so many things like, for example, there is a function, you do the anchoring, they will call him only. That means luck favored ever. So wherever you go, luck favors. That is how the luck will come into picture. Unless you do, luck will not come. So luck favors bravery, brave people who comes up. That is how Vijaya is name. Arjuna, Palguna, Partha, Kiriti, Shvetavana, Biyotsu, Vijaya. Then he is also called as Dhananjaya. That means, see, when Raja of Hastinapura, Yudhishthira's brother, elder brother, was performing a Rajasuya yaga. For that, to do that yaga, you cannot just do. You should win all the kings, or you should convince all the kings. Everybody unopposable means then only you can do that yaga. If you oppose, you have to fight and win. If you don't oppose, you have to give the kappu kanike. That means, ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ನಲ್ಲಿ? Offering you have to give, exactly, offering. These offerings are not for me. When they do yaga, whoever comes as a yachaka, means they'll ask whatever they want. Then you have to give to this. Dana kododu anತಾರೆ. ಏನನ್ನೋದು ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲಿ? What do you call as?
Giving alms to the poor.
Alms to the poor is through this money only. So Arjuna was called as Dhananjaya because he used to get all the funds from multiple sources. And he used to keep in a big hall, and he used to stand in front of, in center, keeping everything. That is why he is called as Dhananjaya. Dhanavannu geddavanu Dhananjaya. That means here Dhana means not like you go take a bribe and store it in your this thing. It's not like that. That Dhana means you should not material Dhana. Knowledge is also Dhana. Bravery is also Dhana. And how to secure others is also dhana. All these dhanas has to come within you so that you can protect the society, you can guard the society, you can guide the society. So these are the things you should cultivate from name Dhananjaya means. Dhana means knowledge. Dhana means bravery. And he is also Arjuna, Palguna, Partha, Kiriti, Shvetavana, Biyats, Vijay, Savyasati, Jananjaya. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Savyasachi. Savyasachi means, you know, you've seen Bahubali movie? You've seen Bahubali movie? Huh? You've seen Bahubali? See Bahubali. In that Bahubali, one of the war time, Prabhas will hit 4 arrows. 3 or 4, 3 arrows they will take and they'll hit 3 targets at a time. So Arjuna can hit 23 arrows at a time. He has a big hands and shinji ಅಂತಾರೆ ಅದು ನಿಂಗೆ ಎಳೆಯೋದು ಧನುಸ್ಸನ್ನು. He can keep 23 arrows and he can hit 23 targets at a time. That means 4 will go to Ratha's chakra, 1 will hit Dvaja, 2 will hit chariot ಏನಂತಾರನ್ನ ಓಡ್ಸೋರ್ನ ಸಾರಥಿ. What you will call Sarathi in English? Chariot rider. He 2 arms, 1 head, like this. 28 points he will hit that. So here, okay, technically speaking, how can I am 23? How can I? Don't think like that. So these 23 means in your life there are multiple targets you have to do. For example, you have to take care of your health, take care of your mother, take care of cooking, take care of the cleaning. If you have pets, you have to take care of the pets. If somebody comes, you have to take care. In college, you have to your friends, you have to help sometime, and you have to do the project. For the project, you have to go to different things. See? Suddenly, you are reading this. In UPSC, you read science, you read history, you read geography, you read multiple things. How can all these things can be understood? That means you should allocate the mind in such a way that all targets you have to meet. You cannot tell, no, if I pass in maths, that is okay, rest I can do. No, maths also, if you take a percentage of this thing, everything counts. Correct? No? So you have to understand yourself, how can I do my work? How can I achieve all these 23 targets in this year or next year? How can I achieve all these targets? So to achieve multiple targets, we arrange the different things in different. So what you have to do is, you have to put 3 circles, big circles. One is immediate. Immediately what you have to do, you have to take care, prioritize that. Then second is mid one. So where you have to do, for example, it is a 1 year goal I have to do, means once yearly I should do these things. Put all those things there. I should clear exam, I should clear this semester. That is all in big circle. Immediately, every day I should read these things, every day I should do these things, all those things, and immediately. Mid is slowly we can do this, monthly. So there are daily and weekly targets, there are monthly targets, there are yearly targets. So if you keep like this, immediate, middle and long term, short term, mid term, long term, short term, mid-term, long-term. So if you put all these things into place, you should plan for a year. Never plan for this month I will do, that month I will know. You should plan for a year. Anything, whatever you do, you plan for a year. For example, if you take financial year, they plan for a year. So why they plan for a year? When the Rutumana complete, all Ganesha festival, this festival, Christmas, everything comes in that Rutu, right? In summer, winter, everything you have to plan accordingly. That is why every year they will call us calendar year, financial year. So they will plan. So academic year, there is an academic year also. No? So like that you have to plan everything in properly. So the targets what Arjuna has, the 23 targets. So like that you can hit all the 23 targets easily, or if you have more, you can keep more. If you have less, you can keep less. Sometimes you may not achieve some goals. Why? What is the reason not to achieve? First thing, you are not organized. So try to be organized. As you told, planning makes half of the work easier. Execution tells you where you are. Finishing tells how you are. So please make sure that you do assessment by yourself. How to do assessment of myself? So to do assessment of myself, there is in ancient India itself, or my ancient way of understanding or myself is based on the Arishad Varga. You know what is Arishad Varga? 6 characteristics or 6th way of weighing. Moha. Open Arishad Varga and tell. Suchitra, tell me. Moha, Madha, Matsarya. Tell me, Lobha. Tell me what? Search madamar. Moha, Madha, Lobha, Matsarya. Krodha. Then what? Suchitra Banta. Kama. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Madha, Matsarya. So these are the 6 characteristics. If you have, how much you have is this thing. If you have 0, you are God only. You are equal to God. If you have 0. If you have 100%, you are very bad. So how to gauge yourself? I won't tell. You only understand. I will tell the characteristics and you should tell. You don't tell me also. You should understand by yourself. Okay? For example, moha. Moha is nothing but attachments. Don't keep any attachments to anything. For example, many people say, don't love your company. If you love your company, company might be transferred to somebody, company might do loss, or company might be merged with somebody. You know, the merging and the acquisitions will be happening. So this, if you have moha, how much moha you have? I want this. So these mohas you have to minimize. How much you have, you understand. Make a note of this and analyze yourself. Okay? And don't tell me, analyze and keep it with yourself. Second is madha. Madha means pride. Pride, proud, ನಾನು ನನ್ನದು ನನ್ನಿಂದನೇ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ನಾನೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ನನ್ನದೇ ಅಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ I am everything. This is called as madha. Then matsarya, jealousy. Are you jealous with anybody? If somebody is scoring high, your colleague scored high, she got a good job, you feel jealousy? No, you say no or yes, it's all up to you. If you have that, minimize that. Okay? So that is matsarya. Lobha, don't unnecessarily don't ಆಸೆ ಪಡೋದು, ಅತಿ ಆಸೆ ಪಡೋದು. ಆಸೆ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅವರ್ಸ್, ವಿಚ್ ಸ್ಟಿಲ್ ವಾಂಟ್ಸ್. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮನೆ ಇದೆ, ನನಗೂ ಮನೆ ಬೇಕು. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕಾರ್ ಇದೆ, ನನಗೂ ಕಾರ್ ಬೇಕು. ಶಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಎ ಬಿಗ್ ಫೋನ್, ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬಿಗ್. ಶಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಆಪಲ್ ಫೋನ್, ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಫೋನ್. So don't keep these things called as lobha. That means you should not keep whatever is unnecessary with you. My mother says, if you keep unnecessary things with you, it is equal to the robbery. ಬೇಡವಾದದ್ದು ಸಾಮಾನ ನನ್ನ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಆವರಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಅದು ಕಳ್ಳತನವೇ ಸರಿ ಅಂತ. So don't keep any unnecessary things in house also, material, whatever, in mind also. So clear all those things. Krodha, kopa. So you should always minimize kopa. So in a scale of 1 to 100, the more you see, for example, you analyze yourself, Pratna, today, and you should always minimize. This is the best scale we have. Then comes Krodha is a kopa ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. Then comes kama, ಆಸೆ ಪಡೋದು. ಮೆಟೀರಿಯಲಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಸ್ವೀಟ್ ತಿನ್ನೋದು, ನನಗೆ ಬೇಕು, ನಂಗೆ ಮಸಾಜ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾರೋದು, ನನಗೆ ಟ್ರಿಪ್ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು, ಆರಾಮಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ತಿನ್ನಬೇಕು, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂಥರ ಕಾಮ, ಆಸೆ ಪಡೋದು. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿಸ್ 6, you will get good, you will be a good person. by this. Then who is the enemy to do this?
Our internal.
Who are the enemies?
We ourselves.
No, there are 5 enemies. ಯಾವುದು? ಪಂಚೇಂದ್ರಿಯಗಳು,
Internal.
6 sense organs. These are our enemies. So if you win those enemies, you will be near to zero always. So 5, what are the 5 sense organs?
Skin, eyes,
Eye, nose, ears.
tongue, skin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ears, skin, then
Tongue.
tongue. That means it tells by itself. So these are the things you should. Okay, these are the things you should. These are the enemies within ourselves, where you have to kill those things to achieve these things. You understand? To achieve these things, you should have characteristics of these things. Then finally, we have one more called as, what is the 10th name of Arjuna?
Which
Anybody? Yes? Any guess? Correct. Arjuna, Palguna, Partha, Kiriti, Shvetavahana, Bivatsu, then Vijay Davanaji. The 10th name is called Krishna.
Jishnu also.
So Krishna means you should be the Lord Krishna who was with this always. He gave his name to himself, to Arjuna. That means you should have very good friend circle. The friends are the one who are mirrors to you. How good you are means how good your friend circle. Immediately it will tell what type of friendship you have. Those friendship will clearly mirror to you what type of person you are immediately. Correct? Because you mingle with those people. So with friends, what is the major advantage? Whatever is a fear you can tell, whatever joy you can tell, everything you can share, everything you can care. The friend is the one who will scold you for your own good thing, and you like that. If somebody scolds, you don't like that. Correct? But when friend scolds, you will be happy. So that means you should have a very good friends where the more good friends around you, more good things will automatically happen. You need not to worry. You don't make go, no, he is good, he is a first ranker, I should become friend with him. No, that doesn't work. That is a wrong this thing. He has his own characteristics to achieve first rank. So that may not be format with you. So you should understand what are the good friends, where I can share, where I can care, where trust comes very important. In friendship, it's a trust. Whether in friends means not necessarily college friends. Your mother is your friend, your father is also your friend, your cousin is also your friend. So where you can share your care, because these are the immediate remedies to your life where easily you can fix. Not many people will tell you. So friends will tell immediately, this is your this thing, you do this, do that, come back study. So based on this understanding of Arjuna's 10 names, understanding your level of this thing, Arishad Vargas, then controlling these enemies or kill these enemies to become a very good in this thing. So now coming back to the work is, you have 16 months personality test. You have introvert and extrovert. What are introverts and extroverts? How to overcome it? And you have, what is the one more?
Rackets.
You have, don't carry rackets. Please don't carry any rackets. If you're carrying rackets, you close this. But I can do one-on-one exercise also, but that will show your this thing to everybody. So if you can come to me, I can do the personal counseling and to kill everything, and I can monitor you also. That I have done for many people. I am still continue to do with many people also. Because it's not one day. If I sit with you, oh, finished. You're cleaned, you can go. It's not like that. It takes time, because it's not that easy to adopt something, that easy to change. Oh, I'm a good person today. If I went to counseling, from tomorrow I'm a very good person. I cleaned it. It's not like that. It takes time to adapt to, because these are all ರಕ್ತಗತವಾಗಿ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತದೆ. ಧೀರತ್ವಂ ದಾತೃತ್ವಂ ಉಚಿತಭ್ಯಾನಿ ನರಭ್ಯನ ಚತ್ವಾರಿ ಸಹಜ ಗುಣ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಇವರೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ, ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಅಸ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಪುಟ್ 20 years into education. 20 years is gone. And one more very important, we are already embedded. You are not like your father, you are not like your mother, you might be something with somebody. That will tell you when you do your 16 personality test. So that means you are born with the character, you are born with the identity, not we are cloned. You are not cloned. Your sister is different, yours is different. Correct? Huh? You are witnessing, no? Pratna, you have sister? You are witnessing, right? You have sister, brother? He is different and you are different, no? Totally different. But mother will tell, why you are ನೀನು ಯಾಕೋ ಹಿಂಗುಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ಇವ್ದು ಯಾಕೋ ಹಿಂಗುಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ಅಂತ. Because no, by birth itself, that chip is embedded in that way. So don't try to alter these things. So these things are very important. Understanding who we are, understanding what you are, understanding. So when we understand ourselves, it is better and it is easy for us to go. I'll end up my session by telling one simple thing. In the course, like for example, we take Arjuna as a good personality in Mahabharata, no? He has also had some bad characteristics, he has also had, not everything is good also. In this, he has also had little bad thing also, that is ignored. We need not to glorify he as bad. We need not to glorify he is good. So in that one day, Arjuna asked Krishna, Krishna, I have won everything in this world. I can do anything and everything in this world, but I cannot win my ಮನಸ್ಸು. ಮನಸ್ಸು ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ನಲ್ಲಿ? ಮೈ ಮೈಂಡ್. ಐ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ವಿನ್ ಮೈ ಮೈಂಡ್, ವಾಟ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಕೃಷ್ಣ? ಸೊ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಸ್ಮೈಲ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟೆಲ್ಸ್, ಅರ್ಜುನ, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ವಿನ್ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್, which you cannot, which nobody can do. You gone and win many battles, many things outside, but your mind is inside and within yourself. So what you have to do? It may not understand what you are trying to tell. Your way might be wrong, your method might be wrong, or you are telling not at the right time. So tell properly and slowly, you can change, you can win your mind. That means, so you should understand your mind and you should talk to yourself so that you can clear everything. Any questions?
Sir, ಅದು maximum 22 names ಇಲ್ಲ sir ಅವನು ಅರ್ಜುನಿಗೆ.
Okay, ಇರ್ಬೋದೇನೋ. I consider only 10. Arjuna's 10.
Minimum 10 sir.
Okay, any questions? Ask one question.
That what is mean rackets?
Rackets are something you embedded. For example, you assume something on a person or anything. For example, your father is, once he hits in a childhood, he hits you. You think he is a bad guy. So till your death, you think he is a bad. He'll never think about me. He always favors my friend. He always favors my younger sister. He doesn't favors me. That is all rackets which you carry. About any what you say, abhipraya means what in English?
Mindset change sir.
Opinion on anybody which you carry yourself is a rackets. Then any question? ಕೇಳಬೇಕು, ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. ವಾಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್? Good, no? See the timing, how I work.
That introvert and extrovert assumption. What?
No, introverts or extrovert are the personality of any person. Who are introverts means they won't open up easily. For example, when you go to any crowd, they'll ask, hey, can anybody sing here? Most of the people, no, I don't know. Even though they are good, those are all inwards. Some people know, give it to me, I will sing. So those are extroverts. So you are introvert or extrovert?
Mix of both, depends on the situation.
Exactly. That means if you are an introvert only, not mix. Because until you understand, you won't open up. You are an introvert. What about you?
Introvert sir.
What about you?
Introvert.
What about you? Introvert only. You're all introverts only. I am an extrovert. I was also an introvert. But that is wrong assumptions. Until my college days, I was introvert only. I never used to speak, never used to stand. If they call my name, my body used to shake. ನಡ್ಕ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡೋದು ನನಗೆ, ಒಂಥರ ಏನು ಕೇಳ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೋ ಏನು ಅಂತ. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಮೈ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಜುಯೇಷನ್, then I understood myself, I can do many things, then I became an extrovert. That means I was already extrovert. Situations made me look like an introvert. That's a very wrong actually. Okay, any one question from ಸುಚಿತ್ ರಾಜೇಶ್ವರಿ ಕೇಳಮ್ಮ ಮುಗಿಸೋಣ.
ಹರೀಶ್ ಶಿವದಾಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ದು ಡಿಸೇಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಡಿಸೇಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ದು
ಏನು
ಹರೀಶ್ ಶಿವದಾಸ್.
ಹರಿಷಡ್ ವರ್ಗ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕಾಮ ಕ್ರೋಧ ಮೊದಲೊಬ್ಬ ಆಲ್ ದೀಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್ ವಿತ್ ಯು, ಯು ಆರ್ ಎ ರಾಂಗ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್, ಯು ಆರ್ ಎ ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಲ್ 100, you reduce, you understand by yourself and reduce it. I cannot tell you ನಿಂದು 50 ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋ 60 ಹಂಗೆ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗದು. ನೋ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಯು ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನಾ, ಎನಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್? ಓಕೆ ಫೈನ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ.